Hello, I'm Lou and welcome to my channel. So for this week's video, as we don't have a subscription box, I thought I'd take this opportunity to dig out the sketchbook and create a sketchbook spread. I did one about a month ago on my channel where we picked out a prompt and an art material and created a sketchbook spread. If you wanted to go check out that video, which is this spread here, please do. It's in my playlist, but it's a great way of using an art material that you wouldn't normally use and working on a subject you wouldn't normally work on either. So yeah, let's pick out a prompt and an art material, let's get cozy and create a sketchbook spread. Okay, so these are the prompts, so let's have a look and see what we're going to do. So we have fan art. Okay, that could be anything really. So I'll take those out, and then we have the actual art materials. So these are all the art materials I have in my possession. So let's have a look. And we have soft pastels. Oh gosh. Okay, so we have fan art and soft pastels. So we have pulled out soft pastels and fan art, and to be honest with you, when I first pulled these out I was thinking, oh my gosh, no, but having a little think about it, they're not actually that bad. Soft pastels can be messy and they can smudge, but that's what your sketchbook is there for. You know, it's just to get experimental and express yourself and just have some fun. So I'm actually okay with that. That's not too bad to work with. With fan art, it can be quite a vast subject, and it is down to personal interests. So this one is a bit more of a challenge, just because I like something you might not. However, if you did want to join in with me, you don't have to do what I'm drawing, or so don't worry too much. So yeah, I've got a few ideas, so we'll actually just create a little list and go from there. Okay, so make a list of the kind of things that I like or currently interested in. So I've always been a fan of how to train your dragon. I love dragons, so yeah, how to train a dragon. Also Disney. I don't think I'll do anything Disney related, but we'll see. That could be anything, so like a Disney character, or I was thinking maybe like Grogu from the Mandalorian. So he's not completely a Disney character, so, and even the Mandalorian. I'm absolutely loving that show at the moment. What else? I love the Avatar, The Last Airbender. Huge fan of that as well. And also I do watch anime, and I am a fan of My Hero Academia. I also like the Dragon Prince, which is the same creators as the Avatar The Last Airbender. It's airing on Netflix. I absolutely love that show. Okay, so I think I'll stop it there. If I put too much on the list, I think it'll get a bit confusing and a bit overwhelming. So yeah, I have to admit I am kind of gravitating towards Grogu from the Mandalorian. I think it'll be a really fun subject to draw, and I absolutely love the character. I'm a huge fan. So yeah, we'll start sketching out Grogu and go from there.
You went there every summer, that place you're thinking of, the music music you remember from when you were in love. Let yourself heal. It's easy to feel. Let yourself heal. It's easy to feel. Running along the beaches that once belonged to you. A trail of broken memories will lead you to the truth. Let yourself heal. It's easy to feel. Let yourself heal. It's easy to feel. It's how you choose to remember it. If only we could capture it and its glow. But no. Heal. It's easy to feel. Oh, let yourself heal. It's easy to feel. Outside my window, is everything pale and cold? Can't seem to pick up my phone. It's been ringing all day long. Behind these clouds, I know the sun will be, but today's raining, so be patient with me. I'll be right. Somehow I must be somewhere the sky is blue. I'm too tired to sleep, too tired to do anything else than doing nothing. I'm too tired to rest, too tired, I'm blue. Can't do
into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wonder we were always gonna last. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast? Will be no hard goodbyes, thank God we're civilized. Be on our separate ways as we fade into gray. But I still miss the way you used to feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast and let us go? It's time to surrender now that it's ended. Nothing to say, 'cause guess we've said it all. Now why do we care to dream? Guess we wanna believe that it's not too late. And why do we care to dream? We gotta believe it is not too late. I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. Did what we could, my friend, but now we're at the end.
Okay, so this is the final spread, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. I had a lot of fun drawing Grogu from The Mandalorian. Yeah, overall I'm really happy. Don't get me wrong, I think I would have done better if I'd used other art mediums such as coloured pencils, paints. So soft pastels were a little bit of a challenge, but that's the whole point of this session. So is to challenge yourself and to use materials that you wouldn't normally use. I'll just go through my process, so I'll go through everything. So the soft pastels I actually used were the Artful ones from a subscription box. If you don't know about Artful, they are a quarterly subscription box, and every quarter they'll do a theme around an art medium. So one was the soft pastels, so I managed to get to use those, and they included the pastel pencils as well. And to be honest with you, I only really used the grey and the black in that set. And I also found a very old set of soft pastels from my college years, so I managed to combine the colours that I had to create this. So I also used the blending stump, And to do this sketch, I actually used the Blackwing pencil from Scrawlrbox for this particular sketch, and then I switched it over to the Viking 2H pencil because I just wanted a lighter pencil for the other sketches. So yeah, I started off just getting I just wanted a general idea of how to sketch out Grogu, getting the proportions, dimensions, whatever, right, and just doing a little bit of shading. I didn't go too mad, it was just to get an idea of how to draw him really. And then I kind of just moved on to this one. I wanted to try and do different facial expressions and positions of his face. I didn't want it to be the same throughout. So yeah, I did this one here, and this is where I incorporated these soft pastels, just to get like an idea of how to blend them and where to put colours and stuff like that. And I think I did a pretty good job. I used the black pencil, pastel pencil, just to do the actual details in the eyes and that. But yeah, I think I did okay on that one. And then I kind of wanted to do a full body drawing of him and try and use his hands and his feet in the drawing. And although I used a reference, I used it very loosely. I kind of wanted to incorporate my own style, and he's a little bit chubby. I did make him a little bit chubby, and he is still very cute. And yeah, I think out of all of them, I think this is my favourite sketch. So yeah, I really like that. So yeah, I just drew him out a little bit, and then used the black pencil, pastel pencil over the top, just to create those shadows and details. I then did a little swatch at the bottom of the majority of the pastels that I used to create him. And then I ended up with the final piece, and I did actually put a bit of tracing paper in between, just because the soft pastels do smudge. I thought this would keep it clean. So yeah, excuse me. And then this is the final piece, and to be honest, I think this is probably the worst out of what I've drawn. It's still okay, but I think I could have thought a bit better about the composition and everything. I wanted to draw him in a different way again, so I drew him in his pod that he travels in, and I initially wanted to draw the frogs that in the series. If you have not watched the series, he does kind of like to get frogs. He likes to eat frogs. It's a bit of a meme, and yeah, unfortunately I couldn't find a decent reference of the frogs, so I just changed it to these blue butterflies, which is in the series. There is a scene in the series where he's surrounded by these beautiful butterflies. So yeah, I drew those in instead, very loosely. But I kind of regret the position that he's in. I wish I'd drawn him either looking up at the butterflies or reaching for the butterflies, but he's just looking dead straight at you, and it's just it's very stiff. So I'm not really particularly happy with how I've drawn him. Don't get me wrong, I like what I've drawn. He still looks like Grogu and that, and but I just wish I'd given him a bit of animation, a little bit. But yeah, I think overall I'm quite happy with everything. It's just the positioning of him in this final piece. I also was a little bit lazy with the back. I just filled it in. I didn't really think about the back too much. I wanted to make him the focal point in this piece. So yeah, I definitely want to have a go at drawing him in other art mediums, so I will probably do that. I had a lot of fun drawing him, actually. He was a lot of fun to draw. But yeah, I hope you like what I've created. If you did follow along, let me know in the comments down below. If you didn't draw Grogu, let me know what you did draw. It'd be really interesting to see what your interests are. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please do give me a like, share and a subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Take care. Bye.